Hey there, guys and girls. How you doing? I'm Dan Ashendorf. Great to have you here. This is a review for a new product that's about to be launched called MobiFirst. It's a MobiFirst review. Before I tell you all about MobiFirst, let me tell you what problem it's designed to fix, and that is how to get mobile responsive websites. The problem with websites and the technology that creates them, all these page editors and page creators, is the fact that it usually doesn't look good on mobiles. The problem with mobiles is that there are so many operating system and devices that it's quite rare to have a page builder that looks good on all of them. I'm going to show you how I deal with this. It's a bit clunky, but MobiFirst is a software that builds these pages on mobile first. Pretty much as the name says, it builds it on mobile rather than building it on desktop and then try to tweak it from there. Now, if you want to see my bonuses for this product, have a look just now, and you are going to have a timestamp there. All you need to do is fast forward to that point in the video and you'll see all the very, very exciting bonuses, and they are going to be absolute crackers. Now, before I show you how I deal with mobile technology and mobile responsiveness, there is a way around it. It's extremely clunky, hugely time consuming. Let me just show you the marketplace that exists in order to get these mobile responsive pages. And to this end, I'm going to make myself small and I'm going to show you what goes on in Fiverr. So you can see I've run a search on responsive websites, and you can see that people create these websites. It's not cheap. I mean, I've got no idea what this is, but generally it's going to cost over $100, way over $100. I will design a responsive website in 10 hours. I mean, you can see them all here. There's quite a few of them. And this is a really, really buoyant industry of creating mobile responsive websites, and this is what MobiFirst does. Now, before we jump into MobiFirst, let me show you how I deal with this problem. Now, this is Convertory, which is my current page builder, and this is my latest launch, which did very well, thank you very much, and it's called VidVortex. Now, let me just show you how we deal with this issue. So what you have here is a desktop view. Let me just close that down. You've got a desktop view, and if you want it to look good on mobiles, what you need to do is you need to hit on here. And now, incidentally, most landing pages, or landing page creators rather, haven't got this functionality. So actually Convertory is really good. It's one of the few that does have this mobile page editor. But the issue you have with these pages, or page editors rather, I've got to remind myself to keep saying that, is that you need to create the entire page on mobile view. So you need to edit it. Let me just close that down. In fact, I'm not sure I can close it down. It's my sales video, but you need to edit the entire page on a separate editor, which is an absolute pain in the backside. So with that said, let me close that. So hopefully that gave you a feel of the problem that we are trying to address. Now let's have a look at MobiFirst and how it works. And let me just say from the outset, guys, that there is a ton of features. I'm not sure I'm going to have the time or frankly the energy to go through all of it. I think you're going to get very bored if I literally go through the entire thing, because it's very long, very detailed. It's an amazing bit of software, and I think it's going to really plug a gap in the marketplace, because I haven't seen anything like it. It's good for building your own mobile responsive pages, but also for building it for clients. And you've seen how it's done on Fiverr. There's a very buoyant marketplace on Upwork and all the other freelancing sites. But let me just show you what we do in order to get it started, and then what I'll do is if I have the time and I have the video, I'm going to pass you over to the product creator, and he's going to run his own demo for you, which is much more in detail. He's also got some features which I haven't got at this moment in time. So what we do is I'm going to go to just that location here. You can see I've set up a site here, Dan's test site rather, but this is how we start. So we create a new site, and we click OK, and that's the wizard. And then you've got the ready-made sites that you like. So all of these are templates, and these are going to be available with the upsells. But you can just choose your site, and I went for this one, what do we go for this one here? That looks good. And you can see here, so that is the pages that come with it. So that's already mobile responsive, and it's created in a mobile responsive way before it's created as a desktop. And that's why it's really cool like this. So these are the pages that you have, and you can see how it's done. And then I'm going to choose this template and create a site. So let's go ahead with that. If you want, you can give your site a name. You can add it or change it later. Let's see if it's going to go without a name. I'm not sure that I can do. So let me try again, and let's call it Dan's site number 2, and let's OK that, and let's wait for the site to come up. And you can see here, guys, so these are the various pages you have, and you can configure them one by one. So you can add the text for each of these pages, and so these are just templates, but you can change any of these, and you can add a new item, and you can see, I mean, there's a whole bunch of things. I mean, as I said, if I was to go through all the features, it's just going to take a long time, but it's extremely detailed, and I think very, very impressive. And so you have the header, the footer, the media library for each of these pages, and then you can either add your own library, you can add your own videos as well, you can tag them. If we go back to the pages, so each of these can be edited, as you can see. So let's see, that's the header, and that should be another page, I imagine. So that'll be one of these down here, so you can book your visits. All of these are pre-set for us. And then, like, for example, if I go with this one, then I can add some text. So let me add some text, and then we can add the videos, as I said, media library and a global media library. So you've got some things here that you can add. I mean, I don't know why I'd put a picture of a dog in there. That doesn't, if I do say hair and look for that, see what comes up. So you can see there's one, I think that looks familiar. If I choose this one, and so each of these pages, as I said, can be edited, and we just need to get to them. I'm not sure which page this is. Here we go. So that's the one I've just chosen now, and that's how you edit it, guys, one by one. So I really like the look of that, I had to say. You have style here as well, so you can customize the pages. And say if we were to book the visit, so that will take us to the page, and then we can customize it. We can save and update each of these in turn, and you have the various apps as well that you can add to here. So that's the way, the long and the short of it. And we're going to look at the apps in just a moment. I'm not entirely sure what they are. I believe that what the apps do is, here we go, you can add any of the websites to a tab in a Facebook page which you can control. So that automatically integrates these pages with Facebook pages, which I think is a really good feature. And not sure what the proposals are. And you got invoices, you can integrate it so that when people take a service from you, for example, hairdressing, you can send them the invoice straight from here, and you can integrate it with CRM, which is billing, and mobile, for example, email integration, Infusionsoft, and the like. So all the large CRM applications, and that's what this software does. In a nutshell, guys, as I said, I haven't actually gone into all the features, but this should give you a good feel for where we are. And as I said, it's very fast, very comprehensive, and it has a lot of tuition on it as well. There is a ton of tutorials here as well. And the first time I created the pages, what was really cool is the fact that each time I clicked on something, there was a tutorial pop up. It's not doing it now. Maybe it's just that for the first time that you go in, as to not to become overbearing. But you do have the FAQs, the onboarding steps, widgets tutorial, CRM, general and platform training sessions, and so on. So there's a whole bunch of things here, guys, to get you going. So you will not want for any knowledge about how to set it up and how to integrate it, because it's all here inside the platform itself. So with that said, guys, let's have a look at my bonuses, and let's kick off with a tutorial how to create a Facebook app, because this is one of the main features here, is integrating the software with Facebook apps. So I'm going to teach you how to create it. There's a clever way of doing it. It doesn't take a long time, but you need to know what you're doing. So I'm going to be teaching you that. That's extremely important. And then I'm going to teach you 17 killer ways to level up on Fiverr, so how to get your services sold on Fiverr. This is in its own full-time business, just creating mobile responsive websites. Everyone else is going to be struggling. They're going to have to manually do these pages. You're going to come in, you're going to be laughing at this, because you're going to have an unfair advantage on all the other sellers. And I'm going to teach you how to be a merch king through print on demand. Now, one of the things you can do here is the fact that you can create e-commerce websites. Now, I'm not sure where I've seen this, but I know that you can actually have e-commerce websites. Let me try to see where it's at, or we'll go into my existing sites. And I do remember that you can have sites like, it's a bit like WooCommerce, it's got a catalog inbuilt and so on. So let me just edit this one, and I do distinctly remember, even if I can't find it here, I know for sure. Oh, here we go. Sorry, I do tend to yap on a little bit, sometimes a bit too much maybe, but I did remember there was an e-commerce options and details, so you can order things on the pages on the mobile. Really exciting. So with that said, I am going to teach you how to become a merch king through print on demand. So print on demand is going to be a perfect thing to place on these websites. Print on demand means you can be creative, you can jump on trends and do a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm going to teach you how to do that. That's perfect with this software. And then I'm going to teach you how to find the best print on demand designs as well. So that's another side. So you get the best designs and you learn how to monetize what is a really, really exciting technology, and possibly the best way to capitalize on e-commerce. And then I'm going to give you all the vendors bonuses. We're not quite sure what they're going to be, but there is a lot of them there. So quite a few things to get you started, guys. And then I've got approximately $5,000 worth of bonuses. Have a look at these. It's absolutely amazing what I have in store for you here, guys. A ton of value. You can just stop the video if you want and have a look, but there is a ton of stuff here. So with that said, guys and girls, let's have a look at the features list, and then I'm going to show you the funnel. Right, guys, so let's have a look at what is MobiFirst. It's for anyone who has a website relies on Google search for traffic. And I'm not going to spend a huge amount of time on this, but I do want to show you the performance improvement after you've used the system, or rather, you don't actually use the system, you create websites with the systems. You can see it's very, very fast, which is really good for Google. So again, you can see how these sites perform. And let's have a look at the features list here. So speed, cloud-based, design flexibility, widget-based, builder, editing process, simple, personal and commercial you have, and then you got all the other features here. So huge amount of, you got 70 website themes, widget selection, clone widget, clone sites, regular platform. As I said to you guys, there was just so many features, I wouldn't be able to go through all of them because we'd be here for hours. And all of these things here as well. And I want to get to the funnel as well. Now look at these templates you get here. Why don't we have a quick little shifty at a template as well. So there you go there, guys, templates for you. You see all these various templates. I'm not going to go through all of them. And this is what I'm after, which is the funnel. So basic 27 to 47 and unlimited hosting, unlimited number of websites, 30 templates. Commercial 37 to 67, 70 templates, and unlimited hosting. Again, you can see everything that's included. And then we have OTO 1 Designers Template Club, 10 premium templates, 10 new premium templates, and then OTO 2 Local Marketing Add-on Pack, $47 one time. And then we have the OTO 3 MobiFirst Advanced University Training, $67 one time. So guys, as you've seen, I am super excited. I'm going to try and put the features list within the template of a video after this. If I can't, hopefully you've seen enough to make you decide that this is for you. It's a side business. It's going to really improve your Google rankings if you're using it for yourself. And really, I can't recommend this highly enough. I'm Dan Ashendorf signing out, guys. All the best. Looking forward to the next one. Have a lovely day. Take care. MobiFirst review. All the best. Bye-bye.
Hello, everyone. Scotty Carter here, CEO of MobiFirst. Going to show you how you can have your first site up in just under 5 minutes. Let's go right to it. Let's go right into create a new site. We're going to always want to use a wizard until you get really an expert at this, and you don't even need the wizard. Let's get an opt-in form. We're going to pick this one, preview it, lots of information since I can control and edit the whole template, my first site, name it, and now we're just going to go in and we're going to be able to edit everything in real time. So we'll go over here into forms. Now all the widgets will pop up that this template has. Now I can simply go in and edit them. First one will be the header. Go right over to header. Let's go ahead and say we like that background. If not, global media library. I can also take a picture, drag it over, drop it into as well, and simply upload it. And it'll upload in the background. And now we're going to have two. This one off. And you'll see. Real simple to do. Continue on down. Continue on down. That's how I like it. Forms. Title it, pasting it in. You're gonna make that right there in the middle. Don't need that. Excellent, perfect. Liking the way it's starting to look. Everything. I don't need to do any more additional information. Let's save it. Starting to piece something together. Now we're starting to see the contact information that I have. Well, we can choose what is shown on each device. Phone, I'm going to want that to be mobile only. Let's go right over in that, and let's go ahead and edit this section. And I'll show you what the power we have right in here. So number one, let's go ahead and turn on an autoresponder. If we want to capture these leads, let's go ahead and do that. Thank you. Really want to be fast. You have everything all ready. Your email address. You just copy it and paste it, especially if you're building for somebody. We know that they are actually going to have that from your name. Down in here, we're going to go thank you. And let's name who they're from. Name. Excellent. We will be in touch shortly. Keep everything all uniformed. Copy. Excellent. Come down. Additional options. Now we're going to want to make this mobile only. So you'll see here, it's right here. This is going to continue to be mobile only. We're going to make sure it's mobile only. Let me now show you what I just did. Let's go and view it in the full screen. You'll see the contact form here, but as you'll see over in here, email and phone. Excellent. We're starting to piece this together and you're starting to see what you can actually do with this platform. So that's excellent. So now we're going over in here, we're going to want to make this desktop only. Go down here. All the information I have is what I need. I can turn on my autoresponder here too as well. I'll allow you to do that. We're going to have desktop. Save it. Go over to our form. See right in here, we got desktop only form stays put. Go over here. Let's see how it looks here. Now we have our mobile one. That is it. You would now just have your first site up in under 5 minutes. If you now want to change the way that this looks, we just go right over in here into style. I'm going to go now pick a theme and I can now change how I want this to look. Let's go here. We will save and update it. And you will start to see how the form has changed. See how it's changed? And you just did that in a really fast time. Lightning speed. You see how everything has changed on the form. You can now go in and change the edit, put a good picture back in there, however you want. You want to see how it looks, even a different one. Let's go over here. Let's change it. As it comes in, we're going to save and update it. You're talking lightning fast. Not only do we load fast on all platforms, you also see how fast our actual platform is to build anything. That is putting a MobiFirst site in the power of your hand. Thank you so much. Under 5 minutes, I have a site up.